We shall continue to defend our socialist system by all means against all sorts of despicable challenges and obstructions of the hostile forces.
And the first speaker is United Nations Watch. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Yeonmi Park. I'm 21 years old. I was born in North Korea, an unimaginable place with so much suffering and no freedom. As a free person here today, it means a lot to me to deliver this statement on behalf of UN Watch. 8 years ago, I escaped from my homeland by scrambling across the river dividing North Korea and China. I knew that if I stayed behind, I would die from starvation, from disease, from a labor camp. My hunger was unbearable, and I hoped to find food and work in China. Instead, the first thing I saw in China was my mother raped by a Chinese broker and sold for $65. I myself sold for $260 at the age of 13 as a child bride to a human trafficker. I spent 2 terrible years hiding from Chinese police who would have sent me back to North Korea. Finally, I made another dangerous escape across the Gobi Desert into Mongolia. It was a freezing cold black night, and we couldn't use our compass, so we followed the stars north, walking and crawling to freedom. North Korea released videos calling me a human rights propaganda puppet, but I am here to tell you, I am speaking from my heart. And my heart breaks for my relatives in North Korea who are unjustly suffering because I speak out against the government. No dictatorship gives up power without demand. We must demand that North Korea stop starving and oppressing its own people and respect their human rights. Never say there's no hope, sang the Jewish resistance fighters who fought against the most inhuman tragedy. And I have hope. I believe someday North Korean people will be free like all of us here today. Thank you so much for listening and bringing hope to North Korean people.
And finally, I'd remind you of what Ms. Yeonmi Park said in her contribution. You'll recall that she told the story of her departure from DPRK and how she had crawled in the dark, guided only by the Northern Star. Shakespeare described the Northern Star as that one true body in the firmament that has no other like it in the firmament, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no other in the firmament. And it's the same with human rights, with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the Charter of the United Nations. They are our guiding star, and so long as the Council on Human Rights adheres to the guiding star of universal human rights, then with respectful, calm and professional dialogue, we hopefully will move forward all the issues of human rights in DPRK